Turgesen.
Yes? Morning. It's Sahiba's birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
30 years old.
33.
33 years old.
You're like, okay, shave off 3 years. Good morning, elephant.
Elephants. Something barking? It's a weird noise.
Oh, I see the one with the long tusk.
Keep rolling the car.
Keep rolling.
It's your birthday. Do what you
I
want.
can roll with you.
So 33 feels good?
Feels like a good place to be in. Feels like I was born to be here.
Oh my gosh, look at that cute food.
That's like...
So words of wisdom, woman.
I have a lot.
Don't call her woman. That's that's the word of wisdom. Yeah, because you have that company, Wisdom Words.
Wisdom words, wise words.
Oh, wise words.
Wisdom words, that's like, you know, a nice coffee table book.
Yeah.
Wise passages.
I could do that. Wisdom words by Sahiba.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah,
Secretary. It's like security and secretary.
Security bird. You make me feel secure. I love you, security bird. So, what would... Oh, giraffe. Sweet. Cow on stilts. Hey, buddy. How's it going, buddy?
It's an endangered species, no? So look at the sunrise. Oh, this is happy birthday to me. That's what I asked for.
There you go.
See, the sunrise is right here. Kilimanjaro.
Yeah, this is like a scene in a movie. Watching the sunrise, Kilimanjaro birthday morning.
Yeah.
Daddy?
With family.
So spectacular.
It's pretty great.
Zara, look how the sunrise is.
I
You
saw.
see a little
Looks like
ball
an
of
egg.
sun coming
A
up.
little bit of ball of sun. Doesn't hurt the eyes too much right now.
Actually good for the eyes. It's good sunrise.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Like when you're in space, the sun is just a glaring white light.
And we get to see this.
And we get to see something that's just dreamy.
Zara,
Yeah.
did you know the sun is still, but it's the earth that's moving?
Well, did you know the sun, actually the sun is moving at an extremely fast speed.
And closer to us.
We're just spinning around it going really fast as well.
Everything's just like...
Yeah, really.
Wow, look at that. Here comes the sun, doo 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 doo. Here comes the sun. I say it's alright. Do 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 do. I love how Mulan is just really enhancing this beautiful moment with fart noises.
Because it's precious.
Daddy!
There you go.
It's coming!
Happy birthday, Sahiba. That's sweet, like...
Life can feel a bit bumpy at times.
So you like run over a hyena or something?
Yeah.
Shabu doobie. Wow. Wow. Eye candy. Here comes the sun. So, what would 33-year-old Sahiba tell 23-year-old Sahiba?
Yeah. What she knows now.
Yeah, you'll be amazing, don't worry.
You'll be amazing.
Yeah, don't worry.
A cure to self-doubt
Yeah.
seems to be a theme in a human's life.
Yeah, you know, it's also what I want to tell her is that you'll be amazing, like, beyond your imagination. You'll be doing things you didn't think you would be doing.
Yeah. potential is like.
Oh my gosh, my perspective was so limited at 22,
Yeah.
23.
Yeah.
Because my world was so small. My idea of what's big was so small.
Yeah, right?
You know what's cool? Is that I knew her when she was 23.
Whoa. That's a trip.
Ah.
How old were you? 51? No, you
I
were.
was old enough that I don't remember.
Yeah.
I was old enough that I
You
don't.
kind of lose, yeah.
I lost track of how many birthdays I had.
The age doesn't matter. What? Oh, that's cute. Not anymore. Man, 23 is so young.
Yeah.
I bet when I'm 60, I'll be like, man, 40. How old am I? 41. It's so young. You're so young at 41.
What are those things? Impalas?
They're animals.
Yeah.
Okay.
Animals with legs.
And eyes.
And eyes.
Well, it's good to tell yourself that you're young still.
Yeah. And I think it's a mindset, right? Like I really do believe I could be fit for life.
Absolutely. Hey Mark, what would you tell your 10-year younger self? 37.
Be
What do you tell?
patient.
Patience. Yeah.
Be patient with her. Because he had just met me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't worry, she'll be 33 one day. No, I think just telling myself, don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. No, it's like, have faith in
I mean,
the path that you're on, and things will work out.
Yeah.
37 though is, I was about to transition to move to Africa. I had no idea what I was there. So
What brought you to Africa?
change.
desire
If you want-
to change.
If you want change, you gotta be bold.
Well, I mean, was it
So
work?
I thought this was bold enough.
No, there was
Or
no
you
work.
just-
I had
You just
I had
came.
no work here.
Oh, you just went.
Yeah.
Wow. Did you like spin the globe and like?
No, I had a desire to come to the continent for a
Yeah.
while. So
And then you just thought, well, where are my friends? Oh,
Yeah,
here. I'll
yeah.
go there.
yeah, just go there.
Oh, your friends were in Uganda.
Uganda, that's
Uganda.
why Uganda.
Yeah, and then I thought, okay,
From
well,
countries.
let's see how Uganda responds to me and how I respond to Uganda, and if it works out, then I'll stay. And I knew the first day, like, this is gonna work out.
Really?
Yeah, I was just like, ugh. Well, actually,
That's good.
the guidebook I had, before I even arrived in Uganda, the guidebook said, the first page said, Uganda's about the size of Oregon. I was like,
Okay.
how many people know the size of Oregon?
That's awesome.
You know?
Yeah.
It was definitely a sign
What-
from the
what a-
universe. Like,
yeah, what a
this is-
reference.
This is something you'll be fine with.
Yeah.
You're familiar with the size of Uganda.
I can handle
I
Oregon.
can handle Oregon.
That's
Hey,
great.
if I can handle Oregon, I can handle the world.
Wow.
Yeah, and then one thing led to another. You stay in one place long enough, things will work out. That's my belief, and sure enough, it did. So.
There's some relationships I stayed too long in that didn't work out.
Yeah, you overstayed your welcome.
I overstayed. I think there's a such thing as overstaying.
Yeah, there is.
There's a sweet spot.
Yeah. Well, there's a thing of knowing when to jump ship.
Yeah.
You know, if things aren't working out, and
Well, like you leaving Southeast Asia.
yeah,
Just things were just getting redundant.
I wasn't being challenged the way I needed to be challenged.
Yeah.
And I found myself on a crossroad. I felt like, all right, I felt I had an opportunity to do something different.
Yeah.
So I could take something that's comfortable and familiar and normal in my world, or do something that's completely unknown. It just felt like it's either now or never. Like it's either I'm going to have this chance to go to a different place, or it's just not going to. You know, I think there's moments in time when you're at a crossroad, and these crossroads don't, happen that often. And you gotta just take it.
Yeah.
I told her to just be patient with me.
Did you
I'm
say
gonna
that?
figure it out. Yeah, I said.
Well, I wasn't impatient.
Huh?
I wasn't impatient.
No, you.
I was trying to figure my own life out.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, do what you need to do, what you need to do.
Yeah.
When does one have their life figured out? Is there a moment like, oh, you get a plaque on the wall like, oh, you got life figured out
and a little certificate
on November 7th.
Yeah. Well done.
2003.
Yeah.
Mark Turgesen figured it out.
Figured it out. Yeah.
Yes.
I feel like I would like to have some idea before I die.
I think you get a general sense at some point.
Well, it's a bit more luxury of certainty.
Yeah.
Like, you're a bit more certain of yourself.
Yeah.
What you're good at and what you're not. And just accept what you're not.
And there's known patterns.
And that's okay. I'm getting there, because I feel like I need to be good at everything, and I'm just finally accepting like I just can't be good at everything, and that's okay.
Oh, that's so interesting because that's what I noticed about you when I met you. It's like, oh, Mark is good at everything.
Yeah.
No, I said
That's the
an
impression I
unrealistic
had.
standard.
But I was meeting his representative. Like,
Yeah. You're not meeting Mark. You're meeting his representative. How long can you hold that facade up, man?
Hey.
How long did it last?
Well, it's still going, right?
Oh,
7 years.
As soon as you get out.
10 years.
10 years
of
here.
boarding.
Yeah, at least 10 years.
Courtship.
That would be exhausting.
What are they stopping at?
I think they're looking at the sunrise.
Or a cheetah, or a lion.
Boring.
I don't see any big animal.
I've seen better. Sunrise at Kilimanjaro.
Yeah.
Meh.
Dime a dozen.
I got a Sudoku puzzle to
Are we
figure out.
going to loop around and go that way or not?
It's your birthday.
I don't know.
We get to do whatever you want to do. You find the path. I think I worry less the older I get.
Ah.
Yeah. Because I find my biggest regrets in life was just all that wasted time worrying about stuff that didn't matter.
No, there should not be any regrets. I have to do a tarot reading.
Yeah,
I need to blow your mind away. It is such a great tool
my mind is normal is crazy enough.
I just find it a great tool for self-development, uncovering issues, revelations that normally would not happen, but they.
These birds, wait, hold on. These, what are these birds?
Crested crane.
Hopefully it's picking it up. Crested crane, and they mate for life.
Yeah.
Oh, is that your evidence?
Yeah, see?
Of monogamy?
See, yeah.
Evidence of monogamy.
Animals mate for life. Some do. It's possible. Whoa, it's a hyena.
Sleeping.
Hey, dude.
It's interesting that
What are those birds?
both the hyenas we saw,
Those birds are cuties.
Don't they have dens? Don't they sleep in dens?
yeah, they're solo. Oh, you making noises, birdies?
Daddy, what is that kind of
So you were following Mark to Africa.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming. Thanks for following me.
It's
Well,
not easy. It's not easy to ask someone to just leave their life.
Yeah, he did it gradually. I visited him before I got engaged,
I know the spotted one.
and I quite enjoyed my visit.
Sorry, do you want to turn here and go towards the sunrise?
How did you guys meet again? Tinder?
We didn't exist back then. Otherwise, I would have had more options.
Hey.
Look at that guy. Oh, sorry.
location of so pretty. We met at a charity gala ball event.
Oh. A charity gala. Oh, it's so romantic.
Well,
For women.
but it was like women's age. Something, I don't know. No, it was for like sick children or something. But it was a big fancy gala event happening.
Okay.
And a guy named, should I take his name? I don't know. Somebody asked me out to attend that thing, and his circle of friends included Mark.
Okay.
And so it was a table of 10, and we arrived late, my date and I, and then all of them were just seated on this round table. And as we arrived, I went around greeting everybody, shaking everyone's hands. And the last person I met stood up to shake my hand, and that was Mark.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Quite the
I
trip.
thank my mom for that. She taught me how to be a gentleman.
But we didn't talk that night. We talked like the next evening, I think, or the two days later.
Yeah, we didn't talk that night.
We met again at Salsa.
Oh.
And then we just got talking, and it was I remember just feeling like on fire.
Yeah.
Just the
There was
connection.
an attraction right away.
I think physical attraction was not really at the forefront. It was more like, oh my god, this guy's amazing. Like, there's so much to talk to him about. Like, there's a soul kind of a connection. Like
Yeah.
I want to get to know him better.
Yeah.
And I think you felt the same.
Well, she started talking about, I was waltzing in Austria and doing this in Malaysia.
Because he asked me, where are you coming from? So I was just coming from Europe.
Who is she?
So he
This
was...
mystery international woman.
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah, you have... Come on, you met plenty
No,
of mystery international women.
No, you.
Mystery international.
Well, come in Cambodia, a lot of
They were just.
expats followed.
There's no mystery. You were the mystery.
Well, you didn't...
So, and then she's just an amazing dancer. I was like, oh.
That's the other thing. I wooed him
Yeah.
with my dance moves.
My dance
On the
moves.
dance floor. I was like, oh, can't help myself. Now you know the rest of the story.
Yeah.
No, but then we were friends for like the longest, and Mark decided not to pursue me.
No, it was just nice. It was just friends.
Yeah, it's a good way to do it.
Just
But you know, we went out for dinner one night, which turned out to be like a date night, and it was the most memorable date I've ever had with this guy. It was just, we met for, I think, a game of pool, then went out to dinner.
Yeah.
Then, as we were exiting the restaurant, there was the lady singing a song by Sheryl Crow, it was.
Oh.
I forget the name of the song.
the blackbird.
Very romantic song. And then he just started swinging me around, and we danced while this lady was singing.
Yeah,
live.
salsa became our common medium.
Oh.
After
So
that,
we just dance like at gas stations or wherever, just because we're both getting into it.
and then it was after that we went out for ice cream, and it just felt so nice. Just it was interesting. There's nothing romantic about it, but because it was just like stemming or rooted in just like good company with each other.
Yeah.
That like romance came later. It was like, oh, we like being together. Words of wisdom from a 4-year-old.
Be quiet, Jason.
Zara, he's Uncle Jason, Babu. We have to be, or you can say Cha-Cha-Ji. Bum bum. That's what Milan says.
Bum bum.
Bum bum.
Zebra's bum bum. So this one's single. Where's your...
Ready to mingle.
Yeah. Where's your mate, buddy? Why is it XYZ instead of like XY zebra? Too many syllables. Yeah, where does XYZ come from?
I think from India. Like etc.
Yeah. Like Z for Z. A for apple. No, what did it say? A for alpha? Alpha? No, they just say
beta.
alpha. Alpha
Romeo.
bagel.
So this guy is alone.
Bravo.
Oh, bravo. That's what it is.
Bagel.
Alpha bagel. It's like the guy obviously
I'm
is
sure
hungry
that-
over the wagyu.
I'm sure the military has used the bagel once in a while. Special forces.
Yeah. Alpha bagel.
Alfalfa.
Croissant. Does croissant start with a C?
Donut.
Just the diversity of like nature in the world is amazing. Like,
Yeah, we're ruining it.
yeah, good job, humans.
Yeah, we to go.
I'm just gonna die.
I'm just gonna.
It'd be better for the planet if you'd stop
Yeah.
stop
hold my
emitting
breath.
carbon. Yeah, just hold your
Sure.
breath.
Stop my farts.
Keep it. Keep it
Edit that one out.
No, I'm gonna leave it in.
in.
Oh, it's so unladylike for me to say that.
No, I'm just saying. The wise words of a 33-year-old.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Keep it in.
keep it in. Save the
Don't
planet.
pollute.
Don't hoot. Don't pollute.
Don't toot.
Give a hoot. Don't toot.
Yeah,
Don't pollute.
a lot of rhyming words there. I can't. So it makes it clever. What are the big five again?
Cheetahs, leopards,
Leopards,
lions,
lions.
elephants,
Rhinos.
wildebeest.
No, wildebeest is not a big five.
Okay, let's start over.
Not with buffalo.
That's
Buffalo,
big.
sorry.
That's
Okay.
probably five.
Definitely elephant,
Elephant, rhino,
rhino,
Lion,
lion,
leopard,
leopard,
buffalo.
and buffalo.
buffalo. Not cheetah? Oh,
Cheetah is a smaller cat.
yeah, nobody wants to see that.
Oh, but they're so cute. I
So
love cheetahs.
the big five are like what people like to see.
Did I tell you my spirit animal is a black panther?
Ooh. We're calling it your animal self. Because I've learned, I don't know if this is true, but I've heard in the wind that if you're not indigenous and you say what my spirit animal is, it's just kind of, it's not, and you don't really know anything about that culture, it's kind of like you're taking a big part of something that's sacred to them and just making it a cliche kind of fun.
Mr. Know-It-All.
That's just what I heard.
Yeah, no.
But like me and my friend like working outdoors and like it's fun. Like, what animal do you know? What's your spirit animal? It's like a fun. So we changed it to like, what animal? What's your animal self? Like, what animal do you relate to the most?
So my animal self.
Your animal self.
Okay.
Unless I don't know, maybe.
Well, it did come through a shamanic meditation.
Okay, well there's that.
I didn't just find
It's
out
official.
about it.
Do you have that
came
certificate?
through- I go this way? Yeah, let's go that way. No, it was, I attended a workshop where it was about discover your spirit animal workshop.
Oh, okay. So there's a lot of
Led by a-
intention
It
around
wasn't
it.
like a
Yeah.
Sunday morning crossword puzzle.
Was it like around the
No, there was an intention.
back of a cereal box game?
It was led by, I wouldn't call them shamans, I would call them, let's say, learners of shamanism or seekers, you know. They were not shamans, but they were people who were following that tradition, you know, learning that spiritual tradition. So he led, three of them actually, they led this meditation with shamanic drumming and everything.
Okay.
Going to the lower world to, you know, in shamanism there's three worlds.
3 words?
3 worlds.
Oh, worlds.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you have the lower world, the middle world, and then the higher upper world.
Huh.
So the lower world is where the animals, the insects, the earth is.
So we're in the lower?
No.
Oh.
We are in the middle world. As
We're in the middle.
humans, our body is the middle world. The upper world is the spiritual, the divine, the unknown. But we, as humans, or shamans. A shaman is somebody who is like a conduit between the lower world and the upper world.
Oh, interesting.
They are very grounded, they are connected to plants, roots, animals, but they have higher knowledge and they can go to different dimensions and then return back to the body. So that's how he explained the definition of a shaman. So
What is the panther telling you?
To find or to connect with your animal self, but no, it's a good thing. Like, you have to travel psychologically to the lower world. So in the meditation, they make you imagine you can imagine a body of water or a cave or a thick bush, roots of a tree into which you crawl and you go underground. Now, what do you see there? Who do you meet? And usually animals present themselves.
Ah.
So I saw a few. My first was a very typical one is an eagle. So I took flight, came back into my body. It was really fascinating. I saw myself sitting by the edge of this lake. And I became the eagle. I looked at my body sitting back. Came back down. Then I was just near a bonfire. I was dancing, and then a cobra came out. The eagle sat down, and then from the thickness of the woods, a black panther came. Huge.
From the thickness of the woods. That's so poetic. I love it.
I am a writer.
Came a black panther, huh?
Oh my goodness, this majestic black cat, huge, a male. I know that it's a male. He came out, big yellowish eyes.
Wow.
And he just circled and he just sat down next. So the bonfire became like a place of gathering.
Okay.
Like, all these animals came. So it was the animal, there was a rabbit as well, and I was there. And I mean, when I saw him, I was like, a bit intimidated, like, oh my god, like, there's a presence in the room. But then I'm like, no, we're friends. Like, he knows me, I know him. And I just sat next to him and I slept on his tummy. And he's just like snuggling with me.
Was this meditation around a bonfire?
No, it was in a room.
Oh.
I just dreamt.
Oh, wow.
Saw those things. Yeah. And then we just stayed together for the whole meditation, and that's it. And I was just comfortable with the animal.
Protective, kind of protective energy.
Very, very protective energy, and felt loved.
Yeah.
And then the next time it happened was not a shamanic meditation. It was during ecstatic dance.
Oh, yeah.
It was that moment where I went into ecstasy, laughing and crying. And my eyes were closed and I was dancing. So when sort of like this moment of peace washed over me, I saw him right here in front of my face. And his eyes were just connected, and I was like, whoa. What is this?
Wow.
But it was new, right? So I did not know how to interact with it. And we just stood there, locked eye contact. And then it lasted for a few good minutes. And then I woke up, came out of that trance. And so I told the lady who was facilitating that dance, and she says, yeah, that's your spirit animal. Next time he comes, you have to ask him, what do I need to learn from you? What are you here to show me?
Okay.
But my inner sense, my inner divine truth tells me that he was just there to give me courage. Because what was lacking
Give you courage.
in my life at the time was self-esteem.
Yeah.
Trusting my own self.
How long does it take to get like into it when you do ecstatic dance? Is it really awkward at the beginning? I feel like it'd be awkward.
For me, what was it? Start out like, what am I doing? Okay, just moving. No, I just start dancing then. Oh gosh.
No hesitation, you just get into it?
I get into it. Okay, I have to share with you the first ecstatic dance experience I had.
saw what?
An advert.
Advertisement?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead. So
Sorry, I don't speak
Indian.
Indian. I don't use Indian words like advert.
Turn here.
I thought advert was very American.
What's the word?
Advert.
Advert?
We would never say it. We would say
Advertisement?
we would say advertisement.
You said the whole
Yeah, you
thing.
could say advert.
Yeah, but
But I mean,
if you're classy,
You said advertisement.
obviously you're
I am not. Yeah. I don't use cool abbreviations.
It's an advert. An advert.
I don't abbrev stuff.
As an American,
That's all the flamingos.
it's my.
Okay, so you saw an
value.
advert for ecstatic dance.
It's at five elements dance.
Okay.
I'm like, okay, I can, and I felt really drawn to it, really called to it. It was on the other side of town. Took a boat out. I mean, one of those things where you just have to do it.
Yeah.
And I was desperate for dancing as well. And it was happening one evening, and Mark came from work, and I just took off.
Ah, this is the first time.
First time.
Oh. You're like,
And-
I'm doing this.
Yeah. Just.
We're going.
Yeah. So, took
Flamingos.
off. It was really pretty, yeah.
The thing about the GoPro, it doesn't capture things that are far away very well. It's more of a close-up kind of thing.
Oh.
Yeah. So this isn't like an ideal thing for a safari, but
Well, Mark can use his
yeah.
nice
At
zoom
least
camera.
we're getting our conversation.
Mm.
Okay, so you went to ecstatic dance.
Yeah, so 5 elemental dancing is usually facilitated. Like there's a person who will guide you and talk to you about it. So it's the 5 elements of nature: earth, fire, wind, water, air, and
Rhino, elephant. Oh, this is kind of cool. Hold on. Pause that conversation. Let me see if I can get this flamingo. What are you guys doing? Wait, they filter the water?
I don't know. I'm just.
Oh. If their beak's upside down, it can displace the top layer of water, and then it goes down, and then it can maybe suck in more of the, I don't know.
Sorry, can you demonstrate that again?
He's so serious about it.
So here's their beak. I'm totally making this up.
And then tip me over and pour me out.
There's probably no. I'm sounding really intelligent when I'm just. But don't you think? I mean, what other bird does that? Like,
Yeah.
there must be like a.
No, so I think the
Displacement
beak is
of water?
like this.
They're definitely sucking in something as they push.
Yeah.
At the licking it, you can hear the little tongue going. Oh, anyway, so elemental dance. Back to it. What happened? Oh,
It was guided.
it was guided. So the lady said that we'll be following the elements. I will tell you. But she had these scarves that she wanted us to dance with, and then blindfold ourselves.
Yeah.
And it involved touching other people, which was very interesting. So first you're just dancing by yourself, so you get out of your head
Yeah.
and you get into the body,
Yeah.
and you allow the body to move to the dance.
Yes,
And
yeah.
she had also darkened the room, which helps, so people are not so conscious about
Yeah, you get
who's watching.
self-conscious. Yeah.
So we had candles on, and we were just dancing in a room. I think we were about 10 people in a small room.
Yeah.
And then she said, okay, I want you to find a partner, hold their hand and dance with them.
Just hold one hand.
Yeah.
Cool.
So we just somebody with just fingertips, you know, depending on how comfortable you were getting with your partner, arms, but just having always maintain physical contact with somebody around you. So if you lose touch with this person, you find contact with another one.
And it's
And
just.
the room flowed like water,
Oh.
because it's this fluidity of touch.
Ah.
Everyone is connected. So it was like start off individual, find your connection with another person, now separate, find your individuality, now blindfold yourself, and now you're blindfolded, find another person to dance with.
Whoa, blindfolded.
Yes!
Whoa.
It was amazing. Nobody bumped into each other, nobody tripped and fell,
Whoa.
and people were dancing with the floor, people were, oh thank you.
with the floor.
Yeah, some of them were, yeah, like just getting down. And my most beautiful moment was dancing salsa with another girl.
Oh, cool.
I don't know who it was. We locked hands.
You had blindfolds on.
Yeah, we locked hands.
Well, it could have been a guy with girl hands.
No, it was definitely a very strong feminine energy. I could tell. And then, amazing! Like we just held and we just danced in rhythm, and it's the best salsa partner I've ever had.
Oh, sorry, Mark. She had a better salsa partner than you. At ecstatic dance.
What is kind of
Blindfolded.
Blindfolded.
It was just amazing. Like what I found so fascinating is when you're blindfolded, your eyes, you don't look at the person that you're drawn to. But there's that connection. You're drawn to a certain energy or the frequency, the vibration. And I think she was a Kenyan girl. And we just kind of got together and we started dancing, and she was like spinning me around and I spun her around, and we were giggling.
Oh,
and then I could just hear her laugh, and,
Yeah.
And then.
And you don't know her name?
No, I don't know her name. I think like later on we like moved the blindfolds to see, but then it was like a young Kenyan girl, like she's like 22 or so, but we didn't really get to talk. But there was that connection, that memory is so strong, like, and we danced, and then. Yeah, and I think there was only. Oh, there's nothing here. You turned.
I think they did. Didn't they do an episode of that? Didn't you tell me that they had 2 people blindfolded sitting on a picnic bench, and they'd have them talk, but they never saw each other, like for a long period of time, and they would just get to know each other without seeing each other. I think you were telling me about that. It was like, I forget what it was called.
So people just blindfolded,
like
the show conversation.
The show would take 2 random people, usually probably people coming from different cultures or different points of view, and they would just have them without seeing each other ever or knowing each other before at all. They'd have them have a conversation blindfolded. Yeah,
it's fun.
So you wouldn't be able to make any unconscious or conscious judgments based on their image.
That's great.
So the conversation and the connection's a little more untainted.
Amazing.
It's more transparent.
Yeah. That'd be a neat thing to do.
That would be. It reminds me of, have you seen the movie Ready Player One?
Yes.
Where they live in the virtual and they have an avatar that they kind of, this is my image I want to project. Kind of like the Matrix, I guess. Yeah. And then they see each other in the real life and it's like, whoa, totally. Totally different. It was weird yesterday. I was like, there's no trees, and like now there's like, I mean, it'd be so. Is that where the monkeys hang out? Probably.
Probably.
Like all in there.
But also these palm trees, really strange.
There's got to be so many creatures in there. There's got to be so many creatures. There's some elephants.
Oh.
Seeing something.
Elephants.
Elephants. Yeah, the GoPro does not pick it up. People are going to be watching it like so disappointed. Sure, there's elephants. Sure, that's Kilimanjaro in the background.
We're going to go back now.
You want a fire truck?
Safari truck.
Why is it better? This is like free. It's all right.
We're like coughing.
Isn't that amazing?
Kids
Guys, do you look at the elephants like when they start walking this way?
It's a typical American family coming through on safari. We just use like stuff to be chips, like Cheetos.
Cheetos. Throw the wrapper
That guy
out.
gave us a look.
He did.
Yeah, well, he was like, oh yeah, I get
Smiled.
it. Family, you like kids.
Was there anything that way? Except just going along the lake?
There's some animals over there. And there's some animals over there.
No, Mark, in terms of the map, does that go anywhere? Along the lake? Or just go back?
Let's just go back.
So happy birthday, Sahiba.
Thank you.
33. That's a good number.
That's a good number.
I think it's the number of Christ.
That's when he was
Christ
crucified.
33. When he was 33 years old?
Really?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, that young?
Yeah. Isn't that weird? I'm older than Jesus. I think he was more mature than I was at 33.
What is that animal walking on the water? Speaking
wow.
of Jesus.
It looks like a horse. Or
Right?
it's a zebra.
No.
It's Jesus.
Well, it looks like it's walking on water, but
It's-
you know, I think the spirit can
Peter.
present
Was
itself.
it Peter? Walked on water?
Jesus.
Well, yeah. The one thing we haven't seen is today is a cat.
Yeah.
So show yourself, kitties. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
What's that zebra doing? Just trotting back and forth.
It's having fun, and it's like the morning little
Run.
water time.
Chasing flamingos. He's like, yeah.
Yeah, guys. Yeah, guys. Hey, I kiss you. So here's a profound one. What would 43-year-old Sahiba tell you today?
That's trippy. Look at the
Yeah.
look at the mountain.
What would future Sahiba tell you?
Look at the mountain. Look at the zebras.
It would
say- moment.
It would say, look at the zebras, look at the mountain. Probably. Like, stop talking and just enjoy the moment.
Wait a second.
I don't know.
What did Zara say? Be quiet, Jason.
Yeah.
Or stop talking. Yeah.
What's interesting is, as I visualize my older self, I normally see myself as a 63-year-old woman.
You see yourself as a 63-year-old woman?
And older.
Yeah,
woman,
okay.
Yeah. She's got life sorted out. And I want to be that person.
Yeah.
And she's so happy, she's healthy, she's very spiritual, and
With the fart noises going on.
yeah.
Other way.
Oh,
It's like profound thing.
anyway, so but yeah, 43-year-old. Oh, 43-year-old would say, "Don't worry, you'll have your freedom back."
Ah.
No, but by then, 10 years from now, they'll be teenagers. Right?
Hold on. We're in a safari in Africa and Zara's bored.
Yeah. Privileged, spoiled children.
Oh, zebras and lions. Seen it. Been there, done that. So you have your freedom.
No, but also I think
Zebra.
no, a lot to look forward to. I'm excited to be 40 something. It's just I feel like
With and
Yeah.
I'll be totally different. I mean, I think professionally I'll be doing well. Word-wise, we'll be an international organization.
That's right. International.
What, right, Mark? 10 years from now,
Word-wise.
word-wise will be international. So I think, what would I say to myself is enjoy being 30.
Enjoy being 30. Do more ecstatic dance.
Yeah. Yeah. Also get fit. I mean,
Yeah.
like do more yoga and
I'm a
eat
fan.
healthy and
I'm a fan of that.
stay fit.
Zara's driving us on safari. We're a very trusting family. Here, drive us through the wilds of Africa. Dad approves. Dad's like, I just want to eat my snacks, my easy bites.
You're driving, Jason.
Yeah, you're driving. Yeah, look at the road.
Go fast.
This is freaky.
Are you scared?
I'm more scared now than when that giant elephant was near.
Oh wow. So what animals do you see now, Zara? Our driver. She said when she grows up she wants to be a driver.
Yeah, you're our safari guide. What are we looking at here, Zara?
I look at
Oh, okay.
Show us what these things are about.
What are these things?
these are impalas.
Impalas?
Wait, what?
Mm. Zara, what's your favorite animal out here?
Cheetah.
Cheetah?
She loves cheetahs.
What's Mulan's favorite animal?
Giraffe.
That's why the cake was giraffe.
Oh, okay.
Had a giraffe cake.
How about you, Sahiba? The panther?
But many. I love horses,
I love horses.
elephants, and the cats.
How about you, Mark? Elephant?
I like vultures in flight.
Really?
Quite impressive.
That's a rare, not a lot of people would say that.
I mean, it's to watch them, you know, circle, hover. Their wingspan is amazing.
Yeah, they're pretty big. They're not the most attractive birds.
No,
No, they're the one of the
big uglies. Big ugly bags.
My favorite animal
Yeah.
in Africa? Oh, probably the elephant.
Elephant.
I like the elephant.
When it's your birthday, you can have an elephant cake.
Look where the car is going.
Oh yeah.
Elephant cake. Thanks, Zara.
Hold on to your diapers.
What?
Hold on to your diapers.
Okay, mommy needs to hold the steering wheel now.
Mommy needs to hold the steering wheel now.
Hold on to your diapers, car.
Are you holding onto your diaper?
Mama's done with her gin and tonic. It's time for me to hold the wheel.
That's a lot.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Straighten, the car's going left.
Name that tune, Mark.
Oh yeah, Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
I win.
You win. What do you get? What's your prize?
Hold on to your
Praise.
diapers.
Praise.
Hold on to your diapers.
Hold on to your diapers.
And I don't.
It's gonna be a bumpy ride. Or a poopy ride.
Straight.
Baby ride. Ew. Nose.
Hey, you're the one bringing up diapers. You started it.
Okay, now you can go back. I need to drive fast.
Okay. I'll stay.
And stay here. Come back a little bit so I can see the road properly.
Well, we're happy you're alive, Sahiba. Thanks for being on this planet with us.
Aw. I'm so glad I'm here. I
Yeah.
think I have a purpose.
Yes.
I'm discovering that.
This would be a neat vehicle to have. With a pop-up roof.
Hi, morning. Have you seen any big cats? Where? Yeah? Straight and left. Thank you. Thank you. Hold on, Zara.
Hold on to your diapers. What a great place to spend your birthday.
It is, yeah. Thanks, Mark.
Thank you.
You asked me where do I want to go.
Oh, this was your choice? Yeah, good choice. Thanks for sharing your birthday with us.
We travel far. Sing, Milan. Choo choo, chugga, big red car. I'm gonna ride it all day long.
Milan in the front seat, singing
Scooby-Doo.
Milan's driving.
Don't press everything. This is the thing with him. Milan, stop.
Every possible thing you
I
can.
know, chaga. No, don't press anything.
He's so happy. He's like in heaven. This.
No.
Push this.
No. Press here. Press here. Press here. This one is better.
He's like in the Millennium Falcon. I could be Chewie.
Oh, you know, these parks have their own radio, so you can tune in.
Oh,
so
yeah?
when they spot something, but they normally speak Swahili.
Tiger, birdie, birdie. No ivory on board. Have they had issues with poachers? I mean,
Oh yeah.
really? Still?
There used to be so many. It's just still money. There's still market.
Oh.
I got China Bandit though. It was big. Oh, honey, this light, your face is glowing.
You're glowing, Mark. Keep glowing, my man. Don't hide that
Whatever
glow.
you're doing, just keep doing it.
Don't hide that glow under a basket.
for a hat.
Yeah. Put it on a hill.
Be that beacon.
Yeah. Share that glow. That would be what I would tell younger Jason. Glow. Stay alive and shine. That's all you gotta do. Not egoically. Shine without ego. Don't let your ego get in the way of your awesomeness. And be the most humble person you can be. Be the best humble person.
Be the best.
Be the first place humble person. Come in first humble. Humble competition. I think that's like Alan Watts says the biggest ego trip is trying to get rid of your ego. So that's kind of profound. My ego is smaller than your ego.
Yeah. Well, I have no ego.
Oh. Okay.
There's no ego here.
I've transcended my ego.
Yeah.
I've self-actualized.
That's why it's so interesting. Like a lot of spiritual people will be very egotistical and very toxic.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird conundrum. It's a catch-22. It's kind of like a form of self-righteousness.
Yeah.
Safari family trip. On our way to the lions. Cheetah.
I love cheetahs.
Yeah, it's
You love Cheetos?
Why are you climbing, kid?
Where's Milan going?
So strong.
Milan, what are you doing?
Arms.
Elephant. You see elephant? You see elephants? Yeah. Happy birthday, Sahiba.
Thank you. It's quite amazing.
Birthday.
Baby elephant.
I see the baby. Yeah, we're actually
Sahiba.
I don't want to ask you how old you are, but you are young, very young.
Yeah, Sahiba.
Young and young.
I can share. I'm 33.
Are you sure?
And two children.
Are you sure?
And these are cute children.
Yeah. 4 and 2.
And this is a papa, yeah?
Yeah, it's about
I'm the lucky one.
You are the lucky one. Sure.
This lady looks like 18, let me tell you.
Oh!
very happy girl. Yeah. Age is a privilege.
Okay, now,
Yeah.
now,
Yes.
just blow the candle. 1, 2, 3. Ah! You just cut the cut.
That's where he said something very similar, like, my children are my greatest teachers.
Yeah. Yeah, Crosby's my greatest teacher.
Zara's mine. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Crosby.
And Joel's words just kind of ring through in my head. Every time she challenges me, I'm like, oh my god, this is a teaching moment.
This is where I love Dad. This is where I love Dad, because he talks about this a lot. Like he says, family is the hotbed of spiritual growth. So, if you want to go off on your spiritual growth, shamanic retreat in
yoga festival,
Peru, cool. You know what? Have a family.
Yeah.
maybe engage with your
Save some
family.
money.
Maybe your best spiritual journey would be to engage with your family, whatever that is for you. You know, like you might not have kids, you might not have a wife, but like whatever your family is. And Mother Teresa talked about this. Is like start with your first, and then go out. Like, and your first is your family.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people though that have been abused by their family, right?
Oh,
so that's hard. So like, I have not been abused by my family, so I can't like, I don't have empathy for that or understanding. But I have. Well, what do I have? I'm aware.
Your own experiences is what you have.
Yeah, but I'm aware that that's not the situation for everyone.
With everybody, yeah.
So they found family with other people.
Yeah.
But the point is like start in your local.
Yeah.
And I'm learning that within myself, like just doing these relay runs, these interactions with my cousins that live close by that I never see, and now I'm doing it.
So this year is like trauma therapy.
Yeah.
This visit.
Oh yeah.
To Kenya is like
my best therapy was with you guys with family. Yeah, for sure. Like it all comes back to family.
Well, fortunately, we were born into a very loving family.
Yeah.
And Mark, you have always been good about seeing that.
Yes.
Better than I have.
Recognition.
You see it better than I do, and I admire you for that because I've always felt a little bit the wolf behind the trees kind of person in the family. Like, you know, like I don't have any full brothers or sisters. I'm the half removed. Grew up with mom.
Those are all labels, man.
Right.
But
do you see what I'm saying?
I hear you.
Like I grew up kind of alone, but I have an amazing family, so I'm trying to like figure out how to engage. You know,
fully.
Like, and I've always felt like the middleman. Like I'm just the middle person. Like,
well,
yeah.
You know, it's. I grew up feeling like we have such a dysfunctional family. Given that I have friends that have, you know, families that have never split, always together, and I was like, wow.
Right.
They're grounded. They love each other. It's not until, you know, I became an adult, you became an adult, that we began to appreciate just how awesome our family is. I mean, just...
Yeah.
Okay, we have dysfunctions.
But comparatively, it's pretty good.
That dysfunction becomes learnings. Those learnings becomes a way to remember the most important things, which is we love each other. It's like, and we don't take it for granted. I think sometimes families that are not dysfunctional might take for granted the love that's already there. Or maybe the love is not, you have to dig deep to get to it.
My mom would always say, like, don't go looking for best friends outside. Your best friend should be your brother and sister. Like, so that you're not disappointed outside. Like, this is your family, is your first set of best friends. Make sense? That was a lesson she would always tell us at 2 a.m.
Love you, brother.
Love you too.
Brotherhood.
Yeah, so that importance of family always was like number one. Friends came next. Close friends, you know.
We're fortunate. We have a loving family. Because I think it's not...
But I think as a parent, her priority, number one, is to create a family dynamics where her children what Jazdeep was saying is like you know, the fallback. Like my sister's always there. I feel the same for her, and I feel the same for my brother. I hope I can be that support system that, you know, when your parents are not around, where do they go? So we have each other, and then we have extended family, and then we have a network of friends. So, yeah, family first. So if you're looking for support, you should have it within the family system.
But it's
I love it. I love it. That's how it should be.
So she's speaking from a parent's point of view. Like, as
Yeah,
a parent, create that in your family.
That's where the States has it wrong. It's where it's a little upside down in the States.
You seek it outside.
Well,
First thing.
We're isolated first, and we have to seek
But
community.
how do you become isolated?
Born into it.
It's just the individual I. It's compartmentalized.
Yeah.
I think it's also about independence.
Oh yeah. So the more communal you get, less
we're
you're...
taught about being independent from a young age. That we should have our own wings, and like I have
There's
friends.
some merit to that.
I have. There is, and I have friends whose parents told them like, when you're 18, you're out of the house. Like
Yeah,
they don't.
and I would
want
see
them
that
in
in
house. I'm like, well, what?
I would see that in the movies, and I
You
would
know,
I would think how absurd, like 18,
I don't
that's
want
so
you- it's
young.
like- but
Like-
it's the virtue of you got to earn. You got to earn your place in society.
Yeah.
You gotta fight for your spot at the table. You
You're
gotta,
so young still at
you know.
18.
So I think part of it is this work ethic of
Oh.
like if you have to pull your
Which
own
has
weight.
value.
It does. All
Which
of it
has-
has value.
Yeah.
But I think it's to an extreme to where you have to have your own wings to fly.
But I think
Which
that's
means
because
you have to create
all
your
the...
own nest and you have to do your own.
Which
you know,
which I loved about the elephant crossing that I saw today. Like the families of elephants, they were just so, you could feel that energy.
yeah, united.
Together. They were a unit.
They were just like, yeah.
Yeah, it was
You don't see that in the States.
and,
don't
and
see
it was-
that.
and of all ages,
Yeah.
All ages.
Oh, I love it. Yeah.
right?
And so, Mark, that's what I love about you, man. Like,
We're an elephant family.
you're yes, no. Like, not even joking. Like, you bring me back into that. Like,
We bring the elephant in you.
yeah, no,
Sorry.
no. You can joke, but it's true. It's like,
I just love how she makes herself laugh. It's just great.
Because I said I'm funny. No, but
What
I like what he's saying. The recognition that family is important.
But I just love, our cousins, the love that we have them, and
yeah.
I have to say we have an exceptional family. It's hard for me to find like friend. I keep referring to friends that don't have that same level of love.
I know, and I
And
feel guilty about
it's
it.
not even the love for their immediate family. Like if you don't have love for your immediate family, it's going to be hard to extend it to your extended family. Like,
So it's so interesting you mentioning like community and how everybody is so individualized. What I saw during my first visit to the States in 2014, if you remember, there was this big family gathering that took place to welcome me. I'm good, thank you. Do you remember that at Paul and Patty's house? There was this, all the cousins together, all the aunties and uncles together, and I'm meeting everybody, the whole Turgesen clan.
It's a lot.
But it's fantastic. But that's what I was anticipating. But what was surprising to me was how surprised Paul was that how I was keeping up with everybody and remembering the names.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, that's okay. Like this is what I was anticipating, right? If I were to marry an Indian man, like there'll be like 200 of those people that I would have to.
Yeah, this is a walk in the park.
That was.
You know, that's what I love about Uncle Paul. He's got a weird, how do I say this? He's like laser vision.
Laser vision. He's very insightful.
He's sharp.
Yeah.
He's
He's got-
sharp man. Yeah.
Yeah, and he called me out in a weird way.
Everybody calls you out, Jay.
Wait, what? Am I missing something? Wait,
I
am
call
I?
you out. My mom calls you out. Uncle Paul calls you out.
Oh no. Am I that guy in the family where everybody calls? All right, who's gonna call Jason out.
You're a phone book.
Who's gonna
call you out?
Wait, Jason needs to be called out. Do
next?
you guys draw straws? Wait, who's calling Jason out? I love you, brother. I love you, brother. So good. So fun. You know me well. Let's go. Tell me what I need to hear. Go.
You have all of the sides you need to be whole. Right? How you feel up those parameters, the entire you, can be filled only through your own experience. Right? And that experience comes from engaging with people and discovering what works for you, what resonates with you, and what doesn't. And I think you're very good at filtering out what doesn't work for you. You're very firm at, yeah, this doesn't jive with me, or yeah, this is my jam. You're very good at being yourself. I feel you're very comfortable under your own skin. It's just that when you come across certain individuals that might challenge you or question your decisions or how you see yourself, you might get unsettled. So how you deal with those people, I think that's going to be part of your life lesson. And that's good. I think you should constantly be challenged. I don't think the wholeness doesn't just have to happen when you're middle age. I think it's good that you can continue to expand yourself by being constantly challenged. I'm definitely not comfortable in my skin on some occasions, and other occasions I'm like, yeah, I feel good. You know, it all depends on who comes into your life, and it constantly changes. You know, and are we ready to accept anyone? You know, so that are you ready to accept to be uncomfortable under your skin at any point in time? And that's because you don't know who's going to step into your life and who's going to trouble you. But it's a question of how quickly can you find peace so that you can return to that comfortable space under your skin. It's that time it takes to find your center again. So what I'm saying is your masculine side, it's your look at all the physical things you're doing, like your physical fitness, right? You're doing like effortlessly, you're doing 35 pull-ups. That's your masculine side, okay? Let's just take it from a general stroke of understanding this. And I'm sure Sahiba would agree. And people have commented on your body. You're like, holy crap, this guy is ripped and fit. Okay, your ego doesn't want to attach to that. That's fine. I'm just saying that's your masculine side. And you're doing a great job taking care of your body. Okay?
What?
That's the masculine. You talk about the masculine. The feminine side, and I know Sahiba would agree with this. You are so approachable.
I've heard that before.
So unthreatening.
Yeah. I kind of pride myself on that.
Right? You're totally comfortable on your feminine side because you're like, you know, you easily compliment other people and say, you know, I love you, thank you, all these things.
Well, I want to be approachable because I want to see you.
Right. That's a very feminine aspect. That friendliness, the openness, the just being very welcome, you know. And so I think the move your body every day is your masculine expression. I don't think you've seen it, but that is your masculine expression that you're trying to find. And that couples very well with be yourself. Be you, boo. Right? And together you have all the pieces.
I have all the pieces.
That's I'm saying already. You have everything. And now it's a matter of, as people come into your life, it's going to expand you because they're going to challenge you. And with each challenge, you're going to expand yourself because you're going to have to find a place for it.
Mark, what's so real? like interesting about you is like you're just very like next level. What like I love hate about you? Like I was like, sorry, Sahiba, we're having like bro talk on the DVDs, and you're just wait. It's your birthday. Wait,
No,
wait.
what? No, it's okay. You can talk.
Be loud, Sahiba.
You can, no,
Are you enjoying this?
I am.
And you said this before when you can just observe. On the Enneagram, we're all 9s. This is a
This is a
9.
9 camp.
This is not camp.
Nines.
Oh, we gotta make sure
nines,
for that.
Nines are super like.
9 camp.
Nines are super like. How are you? Are you okay? Are you okay? You know that's why we travel well together. Because we're always like, is everything okay? Are you 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 okay?
That's good. That's good.
Hey.
I have a lot to add on this whole the feminine, masculine energies we're talking about. You were just hearing Mark out about move your body is masculine, and then you do your boo is the feminine side, and how you're so approachable. So you have all the elements to sort of bring the best.
Be both masculine and feminine together.
And
then,
have the nice balance. And challenges may happen in life, and you have to just,
Here's the deal. Here's the deal.
And then you're like, Mark, you're at the most level.
Here's the deal. Look at us being little kids trying to figure it out. Mm-hmm. This is like Zara and Milan, like with their crayons and their papers. Mm-hmm. This is us like, oh, we just figured out something really cool. Oh my gosh. Wait, it's gone. Oh no.
Man, baby.
Like, our egos want to attach so much. It doesn't matter. We're loved. We're held in love. We're taken care of. Everything's fine. It's okay. The older I get, the more I get that I'm taken care of.
Sure.
Well,
And maybe, is that white privilege?
No, I don't think you're necessarily taken more care of. I think you're just recognizing that you are being taken care of. Whereas you've had it before, you may have not recognized it. So it reminds me of like when you expand your mind to new learnings, life experiences, relationships, and so on. Your mind can never go back to its original state. By pushing yourself, by getting into that uncomfortable state because you know that you need to grow. You need to know. You're a lover of discovery, self-discovery,
Truth.
Truth.
Yeah.
It's self. It includes yourself.
For sure.
It's every.
Yeah.
Right. Because if you don't do inward and outward, what the heck? It's a one-sided journey, So I think that you'll find yourself constantly to a point where, and it happened to me once, that it was weird because it came through a dream, and I told you this once, Sahiba. I was it was very interesting. I dreamt I died, and at the point of death, I expanded.
Love it.
And it expanded as an expression of particles. And I felt my skin and everything, my physical body, expand with my spirit into particles. It was amazing. I was like, because I knew in my dream, I knew I was going to die. The question is when. And then when it happened, I was anticipating it. I just felt like I'm sure there's a dozen movies out there where someone gets evaporated. And it was a remarkable feeling. It was like in Kung Fu Panda, the master Oogway turned into blossom leaves or flowers. Kind of like that. You just
blew away.
Yeah. So
Turn to matter.
I think I'm gonna stop there and let Sahiba say. She's been holding her tongue.
No, it's just a lot of things have come forth. Your struggle with identifying the masculine. I'm just going to unpack this at multiple levels. One, if you're understanding the idea of masculinity from a very social point of view, then it is toxic masculinity is what comes to mind. You know, this very brawny, chest thumping, I'm your protector, I am big, I am, you know, just bulldozing here and there kind of masculinity. That's what you are not. And I was wondering if that is what you are struggling to identify with. Now that's one level of it. That's very surface level masculinity, right? The other thing that just came up to me when Mark was talking, when you were talking about the ego, the self, and I've had a lot of reflection about this, is as you develop in your spiritual practice, yes, you are asked to disassociate with the ego, the mind, but then the other far end of that is that some people live too much in the spiritual end. They forget the body, they forget the mind. And for me, good practice is to remind myself why I was born in this human form. I am a spiritual being having a body, physical experience, right? Mm-hmm. And we have been given the mind, we have been given the ego, and it has its purpose. Mm-hmm. And the ego is the masculine. You know, if you look at the spiritual definitions of what's masculine and what's feminine, the yin and the yang. The yang is the fire energy, the doer. The yin is the receptive, the white, the calming energy. So if you are very good receptor, you receive information, you listen, you're approachable, all those qualities are receptive qualities. You allow energy to flow to you, you're so sensitive. And then the doing energies, you move, what Mark captures so nicely, to move your body part, like moving is the masculine side, the masculine expression. Are you masculine in this, how we understand masculine to be like, you know, brownie and loud, and you're not. And I'm glad you're not. And I'm so glad that
hands down, never.
You're portraying the kind of a man that is just needs to be balanced. But I'm sensing what your challenge is coming from is this idea that you're fighting the ego, or quietening the self, so that you can allow everybody else to talk, or the community, you know.
Well, I just want to engage.
Yeah, but the ego is there for a reason, and that ego, that part of us that wants, you know, think about the solar plexus, okay? Think of the solar plexus is our center of self, our self-esteem, our self-worth. It's separate from ego. Ego loves pain, ego has the victim mentality, ego is like, I want me. But then the quieter side of that, you know, the valuable side of that is our solar plexus, our core energy, which exists. This is a very strong energetic center, which is I am, presence. In Sanskrit, there's a mantra, Soham, I am that I am. I is such a fundamental aspect of our existence. We can't shun it.
Yeah.
We can't shun it. And so, you know, finding yourself, so you're quietening yourself, and I'm trying to just remind you that you need to find that power in your being, your value, in what you have to. But this is not the ego.
But he has to just.
I'm talking about self-worth,
and
and the fact that he's asking this question is almost like telling me that he hasn't fully unpacked, discovered your own true self-value and self-worth.
Not for sure, yeah.
And so, and that's a masculine aspect of identity. Who am I? What do I have to offer? What can I do in this world? Am I good enough?
Sure. Yeah, but I think I've kind of like crossed the transcendental barriers where it's like, I'll be all right.
Jay will totally be fine. I think
he is already fine.
Yeah, he's already fine.
There's nothing wrong with him.
There's nothing wrong with him.
There's a simple question about masculinity, which
I
was very interesting discussion.
just want to be more happy here.
You are.
Good times ahead of us. I think this is what's exciting is, COVID is going to be behind us as well. Yes, everything, these like really
behind us. Thank God.
Apocalyptic elements, individuals, are not going to win.
So I feel like I'm living in heaven, and I get weird glimpses of being here.
What do you mean?
What?
No, tell me.
You think
what
you're
is
in
it?
heaven? You're getting weird glimpses of being here. Like this is
Interesting.
heaven.
No, he's somewhere else, but that he's having glimpses of his human life.
Oh, you're in heaven having a replay of these moments?
Yeah.
So you're fast forwarding to heaven?
I think why I feel so frustrated here is because I know what it is to be in bliss, and I get frustrated being here.
What? You don't
that's
your
the
issue.
thing.
You got to accept what you
This is
have,
the thing.
man. Here's the Iron Man question. What you going to do about it?
No,
So, meaning he had a week. The guy asked Iron Man, you have basically a week before they're going to kill you. So he says, so then this better be the best 5 days of your life. You know, if you know you have the time is limited, then how are you going to make the most of it?
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like we've been
Are you
put in
making the
this
most of it?
physical
I am.
body experience for
so
a reason.
Then you should be thriving in that. It's like the creative.
And that's why you really need your physical exercises because it grounds you.
You gotta move your body. Keeps your soul in your body.
Yeah. Tagline.
Hashtag. Keep it together. Keep it together. I think you're more grounded than I am.
What? Siblings. Yeah.
No. Let me expand on that.
How do you evaluate
Let me expand.
being grounded?
There are some things I'm more grounded in than you
Yeah,
are.
yeah,
And there are some
correct.
things you are more grounded than I am.
I can't see it.
Example.
And so
Mark,
think
I
you're
look
more-
up to you, man. Like
Yeah,
it's
I
I know
look
it's
up
silly,
to you,
but
and I look up to you, bro.
well, you're my older brother, so I have that
You have
weirdness.
to. So by default, you have to.
I have
look
to
up
because I do. Because
This
you're
is-
my older brother.
Because
Like-
society told me to.
Well, you know.
No, how you take care of yourself. Seriously, how you take care of yourself
It's very disciplined.
is very grounding.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not.
I am very like acute to that. Yeah.
I'm not taking care of myself, and I'm kind of ashamed of that. Like, I should
no
be
shame. That's my thing, though.
I
too.
know,
Like,
no shame, but
no shame.
it's like, what the heck? I want to live a long life, a healthy life, so that I can enjoy it with my wife and kids. Right?
Yeah.
You're the inspiration.
Love it. So here's a jam. Crosby probably should be coming here next year,
Okay.
and we're climbing the mountain next year. That's a lot all in one.
I know. Look, those are.
Let's see.
Those are a lot of. Those are a lot of.
Those are details we can work out.
Yeah.
Because there's the Masai Mara run, right? There's the mountain. There's stuff, but there's also the beach. There's new places to go.
Yeah.
So that's the beauty of life. There's paths we can create. You know, as long as those paths can keep us grounded and just continue to love life.
It's coming.
birthday, Sahiba. That's what you like.
Life can feel a bit bumpy.